poofs eyeball shit. Men measure shit. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to make the thing that you need to look like me. Anyway, so we got this coffee that I like to drink. It's got butter and oil in it, right? I use Kirkland brand because it's the only way to go. Organic virgin coconut oil. I use this brand of grass-fed butter. I'm pretty sure that they like to have their own advertising, so I'm not going to say it out loud. I got 4 tablespoons of that. I'm going to have to scoop a bunch of tablespoons in there as well. But the most important thing other than grass-fed butter and MCT oil or coconut oil is coffee. And you need whole bean coffee. I buy mine by bulk. And then I grind it by bulk, and that's why I got it right here. Pre-ground because I'm smarter than you. Friggin' preparation is key. It makes all of life seem easy. Now we're going to take this, we're going to put the boiling water into it. That is my beautiful, talented wife doing the camera work right now, so you can see freaking how simple this is. Now we're going to let this steep in the French press because we're cultured for about 3 to 4 minutes. So I'm going to put this over here. Don't forget about it. And then I'm going to start scooping my MCT oil. So they like to say MCT oil. I like to say coconut oil. The thing is, there's MCT oils out there of all different brands. When you get down to it, it's just oil. All right. If you get coconut oil, it's going to have just as good a stuff as any other trademarked item out there. So don't worry about it. You just want coconut oil and butter. And what I do is I take 4 tablespoons of the butter, 4 tablespoons of the oil, and I take 4 cups of coffee and I blend it hard. Now most days I'll take all 4 of those for myself. However, when my lady, she wants a little bit, I give a cup for her. And that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to be sharing a little bit with this little petite lady on top of the counter. And yeah, so here we go. Getting this all set up. I think I did my timing wrong, so we're going to have a little bit more steep time. But that's okay, I'll just bullshit in the meantime. So the reason that I like to do this is I'm in this diet called high fat, low carb, where I'm taking like 60 to 70% of my calories each day from fat. So this is just a really solid way to get a fuck ton of calories real quick. She wasn't ready for that move. Fuck ton of calories real quick. And oh, I just threw a little bit of coconut oil across my kitchen, but you don't need to pay attention to that. So yeah, at this point, we're going to wait for this stuff to get a little bit darker. Now, for the high-fat, low-carb thing, I've been doing this for, I want to say, a little over 2 years now, consistently. Well, I shouldn't say consistently. At least once a week, I ended up eating half of a cake. And that kind of knocks me out of the diet, but I work my way back into it, and it does lead to some stuff. But, yeah, so we at the 3-minute mark since I put this in here? No, you can see time. Where are we at?
I think you got 1 more minute.
1 more minute? How can I talk for 1 more minute? So I've been playing Final Fantasy 15, and I have like 140 hours in it, which is a little bit embarrassing, but I almost have the platinum. So there's that. That's like the silver lining to the playbook, you know. Silver Linings Playbook. I didn't really like that movie. Jennifer Lawrence is overrated. Like, Jesus Christ. Have you seen a tear fall out of her eye? I've seen watery eyes. I've seen tears on her cheek. I've never seen dry to wet to out. Never. Why is it that some people are able to do that, but now every female that cries on screen, there's a cut before anything drips out. Like, they have to cut back in, like, and it's already down here. Friggin', it's like, it's up here. Anyone can well their eyes up. I've been punched in the nose, alright? I know I can well my eyes up. The trick is getting it to fall. And friggin', the ability to make a tear fall out of the eyelid, that was lost fucking generations ago in Hollywood, let me tell you. Because friggin', at a certain point, people stopped beating their kids, so the kids that they were pushing into the friggin' Hollywood roles, like, you know, because everyone that gets into Hollywood, they're related to someone in Hollywood, they stopped beating their kids, so the kids don't have a trauma to draw off of. So it's like, I remember this time that Dad said I couldn't have a new car. I guess that counts. Anyway, so now we're at the steeping point. So I'm sliding this guy down, and the important thing, if you could bring it in on this. The important thing is that when you steep this, you're not steeping it freaking quick. You're steeping nice and easy. And the reason that you want to steep it nice and easy is because you just want every bit of that liquid to freaking push through those beans. Pick up all that caffeine, that good coffeeness. Oh, and that's the other thing about this. The butter in the oil, it actually binds with the caffeine, which leads to a longer release of the caffeine throughout the day. So rather than having like a big surge of like caffeine energy, you get like this good amount of it just like steady throughout the day. Like you won't have the coffee crash that you normally do. At least you won't have it for like a good 8 hours. And yeah, like I said, if you want to be a man, you don't do 2 tablespoons of each, you do 4. Oh yeah, I need to get a cup. We in it. So 1.
One moment.
And I know what you guys are thinking. You're thinking, why is he doing all exact measurements? Well, I'm doing all exact measurements because I'm not a fucking poof. Poofs eyeball shit. Men measure shit. So if you want to be an aging silver fox poof like Anderson Cooper and eyeball your freaking coffee. I don't know if Anderson Cooper eyeballs his coffee. But he is an aging poof. So that's at least true. But if you want to be like that, you can freaking eyeball your coffee and be like, oh, I know what I'm doing. It's about 4 cups. You can feel all cool about that, but you're really just being throw shit. So now what we do at this point,
Yeah.
we'll put this thing on low. And we get ready to blend it. And we're going to blend it for a total of 30 seconds. You know, and you got to make sure you blend it for 30 seconds because for whatever reason, that's just what you got to do. Actually, for my special recipe, Dan's special coffee recipe, it's a 32-second blend. That way it's, you know, original, unique, and no one can say that I'm stealing the idea. But bear in mind, this stuff will throw around, so be careful. Like at this point, you just wait. Now the other thing I like to do is I have this like fish oil that I take. I have the liquid fish oil, Carlson's fish oil. I take like 2 tablespoons of that with this too. Essentially I have like all of the cholesterol that I would need to supply the testosterone for like 10 men. And it's all just mine. It's all mine! I lost track of time, I'm not gonna lie, but I know it's probably around 20, so...
You're good about now.
I'm good about now?
Yeah.
Shut up, cameraman! Yeah, so we're good. And at this point, you take this shit out. Look at that beautiful steam. Oh, Jesus. You pour it.
Oops.
A little bit of a dip, and then look at that beautiful froth. And then, if you're smart like me, you have half a tooth so you can sip it faster. Enjoy.